So good evening. It is a quarter to 7 p.m. and here's the new dig from this point when it comes to my situation. And I'm hearing similarly across the planet FPs. I would think of yourselves, commanders, captains, who was going through situations where you cannot do purchasing with a card on the net. Okay. Uh, these impersonating FPs, I'm seeing Vera and the Share, quite uh, freeing as indicative of situations of FPs across the planet. Right away, I can tell. You know why? Yes. The announcement of the nations which have been banned from traveling to the United States of the 19 countries. Your situations right now involving purchasing with uh, credit, debit, thinking you're checking, right? Credit's not happening. Uh, involves uh, who are we seeing? And every corporation's SML activity, I think, firstly from the tops uh, board boards on our planet, and the makeup of your right employee demographic involves you only leave a few next down in position. What we're seeing is this is where I'm going to speak from my situation. Thinking just the same. You take away our ability to make purchases on the net. It becomes, in terms of my alling alternative options, going out as opposed to activities involving purchasing on the net, including Uber Eats, DoorDash, Play Store, Record Box, Beatport, Lyft, Uber, my name as the owner of this 213 area code Cloud Mobile Stratus C8 phone, Berserker, trying to, with an objective, I'm sorry, my leverage on myself is this new top of the line cloud mobile model, which I want to research. And up until now, True Connect is my service provider. Thank you, sirs and ma'ams. So, FPs. The other alternative is walking distance from your residence in order to buy energy drinks, food, and what else? Restaurants. Basically, less of this dynamic involving the antagonism which they have burnt situationally for the activity of purchases on the net. Due to our maybe progression in leaps and bounds, then the last giant step being we know where the top 10% of the captains are, of them, the 30,000, these 19 countries, and in turn 420, 423. You are alling away in kind like our purchasing ability, and it becomes more of a living ability. In what sense? If I all that, I mean, you figure you could pin me down in terms of buying music when you're not going to be coming here to DJ anymore. I would appreciate it. And then my ability to purchase a game, let's cancel that out. my desire to have a new arcade stick for Street Fighter 6, Injustice 2. Let's just leave them out of the picture in addition to NFCU. Have I wised up enough to think that their liabilities in comparison to Bank of America, Wells Fargo, what other bank have I never really gotten into in terms of checking? Visa. Is this my only issue? Because we said across the planet, can I think just the same now? In terms of corporate activity, maybe not in terms of bank activity. Wouldn't it be worth a try at this point? I need to think more. Because if I believe that FEs are going through the same thing right now, regardless of what bank, let's move on. Your activities will affect bank transactions because you bad enough, uh, whatever your reasons, are being antagonistic in this fashion. And now I consider, uh, will it be indefinite? Because in addition, I also have to consider a new service provider and a new phone. If I can't shop with this one and I know why. This was supposed to be my shopping phone, or what? Should I request to have my area code changed? I think the area code is not a status symbol. So if this comes to realization in the effect of me being able to pay for record box for a week, then it indicates to me maybe progression back into right regression, logically speaking, in terms of alling and taking your efforts and putting it towards sewing, making a device, making something with Omni, working out, uh, going out with all of this money in cash, cashing out my deposits every day, uh, no longer being able to use Lyft or Uber. Maybe I should use a cab or a taxi. You would hate that. Well, I would hate the fact that I can't let K ride in a car lest you make a new type of genre for driver after the fact. Should I remind you that you love to Indian give Uber and Lyft and yod me and leave me, you know, high and dry when I need a ride? And what, you burn my day even. I really appreciate your monopolistic activities there. Maybe I want to let you spill your way all the way up my motherfucking what? I don't know. Maybe my ride at $20 static and not removing my ability to go somewhere by doubling it. Because you have practically what? It's gaming actually as another one with this controller and my inability to buy any new peripherals. And you're removing my desire for any of it, lest it be above $1,000. Is there a connection? I don't know. It may not matter if I can't get it. Why? I still have this other app. It's called Cross DJ. I paid for it for a year already. What? You're gonna keep me from buying new tracks on Beatport? I don't think so. Good day.